Now, it seems there's a very dirty secret behind the government's clean energy revolution, and that's all the production and waste problems inherent in the massive use of solar panels. Solar panels require vast amounts of heavy metals that are usually mined under appalling conditions in third world countries. And then once past their use-by dates, there's about a 20-year life on photovoltaics or solar panels, they're dumped back in the same places or left to degrade in paddocks or on buildings. Now, isn't going green supposed to be about a cleaner and fairer planet? In a must-read article in today's Australian newspaper, Claire Lehman exposes the toxic downside of renewable energy. Solar panels, she reminds us, are made out of plastic, silicon, aluminium, glass and copper, with small amounts of toxic materials such as lead and chromium. These are the same panels, remember, that Chris Bowen says we'll need at least 22,000 more of every day for the next 8 years if Labor's to meet their emissions targets. Recycling these panels, Lehman points out, requires acids, also toxic, and energy-intensive heavy machinery. Lehman says that even those attempting to recycle these panels admit that it's, quote, cheaper to put them in landfill than to recover what value remains. What we do know, she says, is that when this e-waste lands in a dump in Ghana, children rip apart solar panels and other electrical equipment to extract small traces of precious metals, exposing themselves to toxic levels of lead in the process. As well, building batteries requires large amounts of cobalt, usually sourced from the Congo in Africa, where it's children more often than not digging it out of the ground with their bare hands. Lehman says that on current trends, Australia will accumulate 1 million tonnes of solar panel waste by 2047, the weight of 19 Sydney Harbour bridges. And she contrasts the total waste from the civil nuclear energy, 390,000 tonnes since the 1950s, with the waste that solar panels will create, an estimated 78 million tonnes by 2050, or 200 times greater. And most spent nuclear fuel, of course, can be reprocessed. Now, her conclusion, the great irony, is that in pursuing our green energy future, we continue to cut ourselves off from the one clean energy source that's proven to be truly sustainable. And that, of course, is nuclear power. It's crazy, isn't it?